Hey, what's up? You're listening to the punk rock demonstration. We're out here with the Apathy Cycle, and I'm Jack. And what do you do in the band, and what's your name?
My name's Wilson. I play guitar.
My name's Han, and I excitedly play guitar.
Hey, my name's Greg. I play bass and sing.
Kyle, play the drums.
Well, so what in the world does the Apathy Cycle mean, and what is the Apathy Cycle?
I think when I first came up with that, I was probably just thinking about how... Actually, my first idea was Cycle of Apathy, but it sounded like fucking Cradle of Death or Filth or whatever the fuck it is. Yeah, so Apathy Cycle seemed to fit better, but the thing is, it's like... It seems to be a cyclical thing when, you know, one person is apathetic to another, and that person starts becoming the same way. It's kind of like we influence each other in subtle ways, you know? So it's cyclical. It's something that we should break. We should be conscious of breaking, I think, as if we're not to be apathetic.
So the Apathy Cycle means it's supposed to be the broken Apathy Cycle? Is that what you're saying, or what?
The Apathy Cycle is like, it's like how crass is crass. You know what I mean? It's like, it's not saying we're crass. It's saying it's just exposing something that's the truth. So it's more like exposing a truth about reality. And the light's falling over. I wish you could capture that in your mic, but it's kind of hard.
Yeah, unfortunately, with audio, you can't capture dramatic incidents that happen while you're recording it. But anyways, how long have you guys been a band?
I guess 2008. When I first met up with Chris Hahn, he actually contacted me on MySpace and asked me to do a Subhumans cover with him. And I was thinking I needed band members, so I got in touch with him. It sounded like he was pretty motivated and was into the same kind of music as me. So that's when it started. Do you want to know more about the band the way it is now?
Well, first let's find out, where did you find all these members of the band?
Well, like I said,
Okay.
found him.
A long time ago,
Long story
a guy that I used to be a guy I was in my first band with. He told me randomly one day, he's like, "Hey, you know, Greg's not in Introspect anymore," and I was like, "Wow, that's cool." And he's like, "You should try starting a band with him," and I was like, "Oh, dude, he's probably got like 1 million people trying to start a band with him right now." And then a few months down the line, Greg posted this like acoustic page he made on MySpace, and I just hit him up on there. He'd done a couple of punk covers, and I said, "Hey, we should cover From the Cradle to the Grave." And he's like, "That's such a good idea. We should totally do that." And I was like, "We should get together and jam." And then we got together and jammed. And then like before we did that, he had just started the Apathy Cycle page and was talking about how, "Hey, I got this new band, and maybe you'd be interested in playing guitar." And so we jammed, and then I knew a drummer. We got a drummer together. And we were that lineup for a while.
That's totally not us right now.
That's
so
totally not us.
Yeah.
right
awesome.
Long story short, we went through a few drummers. We got another guitar player with my old band member Aaron, but he had to basically become a family guy. So, and then after that, what happened was Wilson I knew from Antigen, a local band from here, and he moved back, and we thought he's perfect for guitar. And then, you know, Kyle came around. He was an ex-band member with, or I guess they're kind of still together on hiatus, something like that. But, you know, they were in a band together. And he's a really good drummer. It worked out really well. So I think I'm like really happy with the lineup. I think Han is and all these guys
Good
are
lineup.
pretty
Good
happy
people.
about it.
Definitely good people to be around and to tour with, because it's always a lot of fun.
Yeah.
This is the best lineup we ever had. We sound better than we ever had. We
think
work.
things are
We
happening.
jam better than we ever had. You know, once we start writing together, I think it's just gonna, just perpetuate from there.
Speaking of writing, what kind of stuff do you write about or sing about?
I mean, I guess everything we do is about what the Apathy Cycle is and how it affects us as people and how we're basically not good to each other. You know, it's like the punk rock basic stuff. It's can call us a political band, but we're just basically a thinking band, I guess, as far as lyrics are concerned.
Always ready to write new music.
Yeah.
Always ready to write new music.
You know, changing the subject slightly, how do you feel about punk rock being on mainstream radio? Is it a good thing or a bad thing or what?
Well, I could see both sides of it. I mean, like, you know, a lot of bands want to get their message out or whatever. That's their way of doing it. It's just different philosophy than I think what we're about right now, at least. We're kind of an independent band. We don't really deal with that stuff.
Well, if I had to say something, I mean, some of the punk rock bands that I've been into, I heard about on the radio. So it's not necessarily a bad thing, but, you know, we're trying to keep it DIY right now, and that's what we do. So
I think when bands get to that point, it's a personal thing. That, you know, there's so many variables involved that we don't know about. So I don't really know what it comes to when you're at that point. But
yeah, who knows what you're thinking about at that. So
A punk band being mainstream and on the radio, I mean, it depends on the subject matter, I guess. I mean, there's a lot of bands that say they're punk rock, and they're really just pop punk bands, and they write songs about how they're so immature, and write songs about sex and stuff, and that doesn't even, or violence, and it doesn't even really matter. Yeah, it doesn't really matter like what it is that they're doing. They're not trying to create any kind of cause. They're not trying to. They don't have like a scene of people behind them that are like down for any kind of political cause or anything. They're not trying to spread a word or a message. They're just trying to be themselves and probably make money. But there are some bands out there that do end up getting on the radio and stuff like that, like Anti-Flag, for instance.
You know what? I think you have a good point about the money thing. I think it really comes down to the motives for the band. As far as I see a band, I like to see the artist in the band and not the the money making aspect of the band. That's kind of less important to me. And if a band happens to make money when they're doing what they want to do, I don't really find a problem with that. But I don't judge people either. So
The fans, it has a lot to do with it too. The fans that come there and see you play. That's just pretty much that's how it is. But it's awesome to just be mellow, and as long as it works every time, it's perfect.
Well, how do you feel about listening to that kind of stuff?
About listening to mainstream punk music?
I don't listen to the radio.
Like when a band does get to become like a mainstream punk rock band on the radio.
Corporate rock makes me puke.
Do you think it makes punk rock less punk rock, or do you think it doesn't matter, or what?
I guess it depends on what they're doing with their money and what they're doing with their exposure. I mean, a band like like a band like Blink-182, like, I mean, they're not really doing anything like with, as far as I know. I mean, they could be donating to charities and stuff like that, and that's great and all, but I mean, they're not like trying to create any. I mean, I remember at Inland Invasion, the first Inland Invasion, they were talking a bunch of shit on the Bush administration, and that was the first thing I had ever heard out of Blink-182 that had anything to do with politics. So I don't know. I mean, I guess it all depends on the band. I like the Living End. Like, they are kind of all over the place. They got really big. They were all over the radio about 12 years ago.
I gotta say that I get one of their songs in my head all the time, so I can't really give them too much shit.
They have great lyrics and they have great music, but I mean, they're not so big anymore. They got big because of Green Day. They toured with Green Day, and Billy Joe Armstrong helped them out here. And then, Green Day just released a concept album a few years ago that supposedly was really political. I don't know, listen to them, so I wouldn't know. But I mean, it became a musical.
Vandals rock.
But like I said,
you paid for that, guys.
And then there's also, there's Anti-Flag, and they were, they've always been, insanely political and down for a cause and trying to spread a message. I'm not a big fan of Anti-Flag, but I mean, at least that what they're doing, they're using their exposure to their own advantage.
I think it's totally a case by case basis. I mean, like, I know Anti-Flag. I've toured with them. They're actually they believe in what they sing about. You know what I mean? They signed to a major for a while because I think they honestly felt they was going to get their message out more. But they went back to Side One Dummy, and they're an independent band again. And I can't really give them too much shit. So every case is different, I think. That summarizes my answer. I think it's a case by case thing.
And an opportunity like that is definitely hard to come by. So if you honestly have the opportunity to do what you really want to do and make everybody feel, how you play, you just
a wide variety of people,
It's worth the chance, that's for sure.
What's interesting, when I saw Anti-Flag playing at Occupy New York.
Awesome.
Yes, it was on YouTube. Unrelated. Anyway, so how many songs have you guys written or not recorded, but, well, let's talk about recording too. You guys only have one song recorded this entire time or something?
We have one song that's been completed
That
start
good.
to finish.
We have
One song that's been completed start to finish, but we have 4 songs aside from that one that are originals, at least, that are at the point where they need vocals, backing tracks, and samples and such. And then from there,
Not like backing tracks, but like little quotes or stuff like that.
It's almost done.
Sometimes.
It's almost done.
Oh yeah, it's basically vocals, samples, mixing, mastering, and those other 4 will be
Very
done,
close.
and that'll be the EP. We already have artwork being done. We've already got everything kind of laid out, figured out on how it's going to be released.
We're looking at a possible. We're doing a show with Leftover Crack on July 6th at the Observatory, and we're trying to get it out by then. I hope we do. It would be really good to get it out by then.
So you've been around since what, 2008? What's taking so long to get an album out?
We went through a lot of band members. We kind of cut the long story short earlier when we talked about that. But there were a lot of people that had some kind of problem or another, either not willing to commit to like playing, putting work into the music, or just were just really flaky or whatever reason. There were thousands of reasons why people were not fitting it. When you get more serious about your band and you actually care about it, it's hard to find people that fit that, what you need. You need someone you can get along with. You need someone who can, play relatively well and come up with ideas with you or whatever. There's so many things. That's why it worked out really well with Wilson and Kyle, because they played in a band together for a while, and I've known them for a while, and it worked out really well. So I guess one of the main reasons is the fact that we just didn't have a solid lineup. We had like people come in and out of our band, but it wasn't working all the time. We did a tour with Citizen Fish, and one of the guys that came with us, on the guitar player, we barely knew the guy. He really shouldn't have gone with us, but we did what we had to do to make it happen. So
with all those lineup changes, did it ever change the way the band felt about how the song should go, or the sound?
Totally changed. From what I heard, from Greg sent me when he wanted me to join the band, to what it is now, it's completely changed. Same songs, but you get 4 different people in the room. The vibe totally changes. It's crazy how that works. There's just like a chemistry that happens. So great.
Yeah, I remember when Greg sent me that song that was never finished or something like that, and I heard it for the first time tonight. Finished.
Yeah.
It sounded totally different and much better than when I first heard it.
You're talking about Quiet Despair, right?
I don't remember what it was.
Yeah, I had an early version of that song that I worked on. Before I met anybody here. But it's a finished and completely different song, I think.
Are you talking about Songage?
No, yeah.
Oh wow, Songage.
Yeah, that's just the name of the.
That was the track that Greg sent me to learn, and that was like the very beginning. That was 2008 right there, the very beginning of Apathy Cycle.
We're gonna say goodbye to a couple of friends of ours. Thanks for coming.
Bye guys.
Bye.
I love you guys. You rock tonight.
You too. Thanks for doing our drum head.
Yeah, that's Laura Coffee. She drew our drum head, painted it, hand painted.
Yeah, if you guys ever want artwork, if
shout
there's any bands out there that want artwork done for their own stuff, then you would definitely should hit up Coffee.
Over distance.
Just give me tickets to your show.
What's your DBA thing?
It's Laura Coffee Shop.
Laura Coffee's shop.
Yeah, get her on there first. She did a really awesome version of our drum head. We used it at our tour, so it was great.
You guys need a lamp that isn't held up by.
Once again, our lamp falling over. I love lamp.
Yep. So
that
means you can't leave. You have to hold the lamp until we finish.
That's not.
You gotta be the designated lamp holder and drum head drawer
Not driving.
artist.
Lay it down.
So yeah, we had a good show and people had a lot of fun apparently.
A little bit too much fun. So what other kind of bands are you guys
Love
into?
You guys. You rock
man.
tonight.
That is such a crazy question, because if you actually went one by one through us, it'd be completely different, and it would almost be like, you guys are in a band together.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, how about everybody list their couple of top bands or something? Would you like to hear that?
We'll start off with Greg. What do you like to hear?
Okay. Well, right now, some of my most influential bands would be like Refused or like Fugazi or Strike Anywhere. I'm listening to Strike Anywhere a lot. Just new stuff. My core fucking shit comes from punk, like old school street punk, whatever you want to call it, all that stuff.
At this moment,
but I want to make it like more variable. So like listen to stuff that's a little bit different, but you know what I mean, to give me ideas.
Was it? You know what? I really got into Fugazi lately. Greg got me The Argument, and wow, so inspirational. I always listen. I love the Bouncing Souls. I love the Unseen. I love I don't know. I really like Refuse too. So kind of putting me on the spot here. Let's go to Chris Holland here.
I know it's such a difficult question.
Bands, dude.
Oh man, I listen to a lot of different kinds of music. Aside from like country and anything on the radio. Right now, what I'm listening to, I don't know, just the usual. I mean, my favorite bands, hands down, are like Rush, Cheap Trick, Pink Floyd, like stuff like that. But as of late, I've been listening to a lot of Thin Lizzy, a lot of old Alice Cooper, a lot of Death. I listen to a lot of metal, and Death is like by far my favorite metal band. Devin
Sounds like
Townsend.
a metal band.
Yeah, a lot of Devin Townsend, his solo stuff. It's just absolutely amazing. And then as far as punk goes, to be the Subhumans, basically like the Subhumans.
Yeah, you like Nirvana too.
Yes,
Shellac. Come on, name all these weird
No
bands.
Means No. I can't believe you didn't mention No Means No.
I haven't been listening to a lot of No Means No lately. I listen to just about everything, man.
Russian, Japanese.
Yeah, I listen to Frank Zappa, you know, like I listen to Daughters. Who else that is weird? What obscure shit? I don't know. Like you said, Shellac. Anything that Steve Albini's involved with, I'm a really big fan of his.
Vandals. He kind of said a little bit of it, but I love all types of music. Country's really not my thing, but pretty much anything. I love classics. I love everything you can learn from anything, which is and when it comes punk rock, definitely NoFX. Gotta love Guttermouth. I've always loved Guttermouth. Oh, Deviants are always awesome. But yeah, it's like different, definitely different wages of inspiration come from a lot of different, you know, music you listen to. So that's pretty much where a lot of how I play comes into play.
Not to mean to interrupt you, but I totally did. To get like into rhythms, I listen to a lot of like folk and bluegrass lately, and it's helped me with my rhythms and shit. So I have no idea where this question's going.
Well, since nobody has a clue on what kind of music they like, we'll go on to a different question. We'll go on and ask about how you guys, or why you guys decided to start this band, or become a member of this band if you weren't here originally.
Okay, that's good. That's good. It gets more people involved because, dude, I mean, I didn't have a band anymore after Introspect. I needed to start. I actually thought about it for a couple of years. I really wanted a band, you know, like I want to start my own band, and I had a good concept of what it was going to be about. More like kind of a political kind of band, but it's kind of evolving though. It's turning into its own thing. So, and now that we've got, you know, a good fucking set of members, I think it's going to turn into its own thing even more. And like tonight, like for example, I played with a lot of people, but we just freestyled it and it worked. You know what I mean? Like our stage presence and all that stuff, it works. We're just honest with ourselves on stage and it works. So ask other people, like, you know, because that's my answer.
So we'll pick some random person. You look like you're pretty good to answer the question. What makes it so special to be an Apathy Cycle?
The concept behind this band is definitely one that can make an impact on just about anybody, regardless of, you know, what kind of music it is they listen to, which is actually something that it's been going to show. Whenever it is that, you know, we're playing somewhere, whenever it is that we're around somebody that might not listen to punk rock, and, you know, we just happen to explain the band to them, or they're at a show and they don't normally listen to that kind of music and they just happen to hear us, like, we get compliments. You know, people that can understand the lyrics when we're playing live, depending on the live sound situation, we're usually getting compliments about that kind of stuff. It's really good to see that. I mean, it's you know, it helps unify everybody. I mean, a lot of people that wouldn't normally listen, you know, to punk rock are listening to punk rock because of, you know, the impact that we're making musically and lyrically, and I hear that a lot, especially about the music, because it's like if you can't hear the lyrics. And the music is what we're doing is just so much different, and it's such a weird combination. I mean, we will, you know, we'll have one song that'll sound like 5 different songs throughout the entire, you know, one piece of music, and that kind of just, you know, throws people for a loop. They're just like, what the heck is this? You know, they don't know what to expect next.
Yeah, I think it's hard to, like, because I think that was one of the things we deal with sometimes is like people don't know what we are, because like we're creating our own thing, kind of. You know what I mean? But we're still like very much rooted in the punk scene, like very much rooted in like what like that's about, you know, like bands like Subhumans and bands like that inspire us.
I blame it on because you started out with a band that wasn't quite punk.
Yeah.
Well, normally it would.
You had 2 bands before that were very punk.
I think that's kind of weird, huh? Starting out with punk bands and then going off onto non-punk rock bands, but still being punk rock.
Yeah.
Well, it's actually quite simple, because to be in a punk band, 3 chords and a rhythm is all you need, man. You know, you just 3 chords and the truth, and you kind of expand your mind at that point, and you want to play other music. So, you know, who knows? We're a punk band right now, but we, you know, our philosophy won't change, but the music is gonna vary. So
yeah,
you know,
that's one thing. That's one thing, you know, like a lot of bands have to deal with is either staying stagnant and ending up sounding like the same band over and over again on all their recordings, and then losing a fan base over it because it's just like it just sounds like the same thing every album, or going way too progressive and just completely changing your sound, like Bad Religion, for instance, on Into the Unknown. Like, they were hardcore punk, and then they went weird psychedelic. And I don't know, I like that album, but it completely, completely
it
just
wasn't
isolated.
anymore. That's the thing. I think that's the thing, is maintaining the identity of the band, and also like
Members.
I think there's a balance. I think like some bands will go too far and make it way different and just completely ruin who they are and everything they're founded on. And then there's another balance where like people are just sounding the same every album, exactly, and it's just not even entertaining anymore. So I think there's like a balance somewhere in the middle that's always like tasteful. I think that's what we're going to look for. That's what I think. You know.
Speaking of that, the biggest band I've ever seen change was the Beastie Boys. Ever heard of the early Beastie Boys?
Aglio e Olio. Yeah, all that hardcore punk stuff is very DC sounding.
And then they went into this bizarre, I don't know what.
Paul's Boutique, man. I love that album. Paul's Boutique is very experimental, and it's like nothing else. I mean, really isn't like anything else at the time. For that album to have made such a big impact on the hip hop world, where they were like the only white guys in hip hop at the time, and all these guys are going back to it. Like the main, the actual like Public Enemy and all these other guys are going back to it, going, wow, look at this. This is what needs to be done. Like this is like the kind of direction that people need to be going in, instead of just Rapper's Delight and that kind of stuff, and Rapture.
Rapture.
By the way, rest in peace, MCA.
Yeah.
Dude.
What's up?
See, normally we would play a song by now, but since you guys don't have anything recorded other than one song that we're saving for the end, we'll have to ask some more questions.
It's part of the Apathy cycle to break stereotypes.
Dude, you know what? Yeah, dude, we're all about mystery here. You don't quite know what we're all about. We
just know everything about the band. We just haven't heard of it.
You'll find out.
You have no idea.
You'll find out.
You'll find out.
You have no idea.
So yeah, you're listening to the punk rock demonstration, and we're with the Apathy cycle, and we just heard nothing other than
harmony, guys.
It was a really fast song.
That was horrible. That was horrible. That was bad.
So I noticed you guys don't really record in a recording, like in a commercial recording studio. You guys record it yourselves. How does that work?
Right here. Did it right
It
here.
actually works very good. It works great. Everything's, Greg knows what he's doing with mics, definitely when it comes to a drum set, because he plays drums too. But honestly, everything comes together. It's kind of weird how it works. This room, how awkward it is, definitely sounds pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, like, we have enough mics and enough inputs in our computer system to like have a decent recording to track here. The thing is, we don't usually mix it ourselves because that's kind of a more intricate thing. So we have someone who's more professional on how to do it. Works out pretty well.
Yeah, so we're recording in your recording studio with my recording equipment because I don't know how to use yours.
This is the very room that Quiet Despair that you will be playing later was recorded in. And once our EP is released, all those songs on that EP were also recorded in this very room.
We could be miking the hell out of this right now. We have condensers all over the room. We could have this
We're miking.
in Dolby.
Stereo Dolby recording.
That's weird. That's a crazy idea.
But as I was saying,
I'm a little high right now, so.
But as I was saying, I couldn't help but notice the recording techniques you have. You've got like plastic tubing going down the mics and soldering irons. What's up with that?
Fantasy. I don't know what his deal
The
is.
plastic tube is for.
Put a plastic tube on a mic stand. This guy's all about it.
The plastic
I don't
tube.
quite know what it's all about yet,
Oh
but I'm
wow!
learning.
Everybody talk at
into
the
it.
same
I'm into
time.
it.
Anyways, the plastic tube.
Yeah, what's that about?
The plastic tube is for a Heil talk box, that thing that Peter
I've
Frampton
heard
and a
of
bunch
those.
of other people use. As far as the soldering iron, that's for guitar repairs.
How do you
That's
explain the yellow liquid in the tube?
the yellow liquid in the tube.
Gonorrhea.
Okay.
Gonorrhea.
Okay. So as far as awkward, no, there's nothing.
All right,
As
guys.
far as our recording techniques are concerned, there's nothing very unique that we do here, aside from just the fact that this is our lockout studio and that there's a room next to us that records hip hop in there, and they've got a subwoofer that's 2 inches from the wall. So it's basically like, we have to be very, we have to focus on our surroundings. This isn't an ISO booth, like if we're in the studio and we plan on recording, we need to know who's here and where they are.
Big shout out to our homies next door.
Yeah. Oh, go E3 and all your crazy bass loops. Candy
Isn't that
Beats.
what you play with? Is
Candy
guitar
Beats.
loops?
Guitar loops?
Oh wait, never mind.
You know what you do? You just record. You record what you record, and then you multiply it 10 times louder and play it against the wall. Is how you fix that.
Actually, no. What I do is when they get too loud, I'll turn my half stack into the wall, right against the wall, turn it really, really loud, and just play as much death metal as I can think of off the top of my head.
It just blends so well with hip hop.
They will stop, and then sometimes we'll have a guy come in from the room over, and they'll be like, "Whoa, man, Man, you know what you're doing, y'all. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's you on guitar. That's crazy. And then they go back into their room and like turn the sub down because they realize like, yeah, maybe he's doing that because the sub's turned up so loud. But no, it's an interesting experience. When we're recording vocals is the biggest issue. When we record vocals, we're singing into, a pillow on top of my amplifier against the wall that they're recording in. And so if all of a sudden they start playing, like we have to stop recording vocals until they're done. And when we were doing this last time, there was the band that was in that room wasn't a hip hop studio. It was a band that sounded a lot like Op Ivy or something. I don't know. We call them Op Ivy Band. And the bass amp,
That's cool.
the bass amp was against the wall instead of a subwoofer for the hip hop studio. It's always the bass that's against this wall for some reason.
If you want to know all the details, feel free to call Chris or hit him up on the Facebook.
ChrisHahn.com, and he'll answer all your questions. 1-800 Chris Hahn.
Or for cheap guitar repairs, and those same questions, you can go to Facebook. You can go to facebook.com/HonsterMonster. That's HAHNSTERMONSTR.
Speaking of
commercial
websites,
interruptions.
speaking of websites and stuff, where can people find more information about your band?
Right now we have a Facebook. Facebook.com/The Apathy Cycle.
And apparently we also have a Reverb Nation that also has Quiet Despair on it.
No one uses it.
No one uses it, but if you go to myspace.com/The Apathy Cycle, you can listen to Quiet Despair for free. And if you go to YouTube, you can watch a bunch of videos of us for free too.
And I have a personal Facebook. You can reach me.
I see.
That's creepy.
Well, in that case, we're going to take a listen to this one recorded song by the Apathy Cycle, and we'll end it off at that. So it's called Quiet Despair. What is that song all about?
Thank you. No fear.
Yeah, pretty much. It pretty much summarizes how fear affects us and how it helps people control us, and how we can break free from that.
Exactly.
I see. So you can find more information about the band Apathy Cycle at facebook.com/The Apathy Cycle. Is that what it was? You can find more information about them there. You can find more information about my website at punkrockdemo.com. Actually, more information about my radio show at punkrockdemo.com. And we're going to take a listen to this one last song called Quiet Despair by the Apathy Cycle.
Quite an experience to live in fear. That's what it is, isn't it?
After freedom slowly slips away, makes me wanna just what's gone wrong. The masses hide in fear and disarray, endangered victims of a tired old song. And those in power have long known how to control the masses by feeding them fear. Uncalibrated primitive emotion to make us humble in the end. Wait! under their control. We've got strength in numbers. Let's reclaim what they stole. We're not slaves of fear under their control. We've got strength in numbers. Let's find a common goal. We're not slaves of fear under their control. We've got strength in numbers. Let's reclaim what they stole. Revolution now. Revolution now. Revolution now. Revolution. I'm fucking now.
That's what it is to be a slave.
We're the Happy Cycle.
And you're
Bass.
listening to Punk Rock Demonstration.
Our label is that we don't care and that we never try. Maybe that's because what you're selling we don't wanna buy. You write of our generation as a passing trend, but you're content to sit back and say we are the young, we are the hopeless. You get your labels and you say we are the generation forward. And it's never good enough. You're so quick to assume regarding all the problems that we can care less, and we don't want to solve them. But don't forget that we'll inherit this someday. But you will still sit back and say we are the young, we are the hopeless. You get your labels and you say we are the generation forward, and it's never good enough. We are the young, we are the hopeless. You get your labels and you say we are the generation forward, and it's never good enough. We are the young, we are the hopeless. You get your labels and you say we are the generation forward, and it's never good enough. This planet lacks a future, we lose no control. Money's open states, money, oil, petrol, coal. We all want what's easy, we never want what's right. We suffocate the world, pollute everything inside. This is our future, our future. This is our future, their future. This is our future, our future. This is our future, their future. Our days getting warmer, our seas begin to rise. Wars and battles for the cash with terrorists in the skies. We told us all to save us, this country's our friend. But all we do is instigate the death future. This is our future, our future. This is our future, their future. This is our future, our future. This is our future, their future. soul to save us. This time is our friend, but all we do is instigate. Said future, says our future, our future. This is our future. Said future, this is our future, our future. This is our future. Said future. What's the type of people for his body in the ground? All vulnerability is all our sensitivity. God, they hit him, pulled to a stop. Driver in his bottles, the anticipated cop. Our vulnerability is all our sensitivity. Oh yeah. Crowd is able to take a look at death. It's gone back to body, back to brain red. Our vulnerability, no more insensitivity. People look bored like expecting more. People look bored like expecting more. Our vulnerability is all our insensitivity and sympathy. All the friends of more you know, and maybe we don't know who we are anymore. And now that's practical and introspectable. Like another TV show. Time to synthesize, something humanize. With all the things when you find some place to go. We're drowning. Our vulnerability, all our insensitivity. We're drowning. Our vulnerability, it's all our insensitivity. And it's gonna be the death of us, just you.
Tired of that same old stuff they call punk rock? Well, take a listen to these upcoming songs. Never before heard anywhere. It's the Punk Rock Demonstration New Music Block. Remember, you heard it here first on the Punk Rock Demonstration.
All equal people, two equal sides. take up your treasure. This is war. Let's get it on, we just living for that. This is war. Through you ain't getting too far, and we're not leaving till we get ours. This is war. Come on, you better take up your treasure. This is war. Let's get it on, we just living for that. This is war. Through you ain't getting too far, and we're not leaving till we get ours. This is war. Straight out the gutter, you motherfuckers ain't ready. My aim steady, plus my whole crew's deadly. Get it, you gotta grab it to live it. You gotta have it and turn it into a habit. Shit, we burn it down and pass it, no matter what kind of pattern. Ripping up your faggots, get my cup to fill my glasses, some paint to fill my canvas. Just imagine it, we smacking them with accurate aim. And I ain't big, but motherfucker, this ain't back in the day. You wanna battle? Shit, my skills are off the handle. Heavy metal cage, pit in the kennel. On every level, I'm better, not for the cheddar, but respect to my elders won't be considered a failure. My weight's too much to be measured, man, I must tell you. If you want it, you better take it from my hands. This is war and we're still in your plans. So feel the rap, it's Chris Fitz to a trap. But from felony blast, for scud, this was at your lab. This is war. Come on, you better take up your treasure. This is war. Let's get it on, we just living for that. This is war. Through you ain't getting too far, and we're not leaving till we get ours. This is war. Come on, you better take up your treasure. This is war. Let's get it on, we just living for that. This is war. Through you ain't getting too far, and we're not leaving till we get ours. This is young and unexperienced, and get upset when you're hearing this. I only bring the truth to the cipher, and here it is. And I'm quick to address, cause you're out of line and jagged and kicking that whack shit that you're thinking is fat. I ain't stupid, I paint music. You're disrespecting the game, that's just lame. You little groupie bitch, now who's this? The fact that you're still a fan. The underground's quick to bury you and Sam, the lyrical avalanche. I see things for what it is, you see things as little kids. No one feels your tracks, you got the wrong idea. Yeah, I kick rhymes at any function, flip it off production. The beats hit you so hard, you're leaving concussions. And practicing stage presence and traits of a veteran. And if I drop a knowledge, you would pay for the session. The only time you're running shit is when you break with the exit. You can't bullshit or bullshit it. You see what can happen? This is war. Come on, you better take up your treasure. This is war. Let's get it on, we just living for that. This is war. Through you ain't getting too far, and we're not leaving till we get ours. This is war. Come on, you better take up your treasure. This is war. Let's get it on, we just living for that. This is war. Through you ain't getting too far, and we're not leaving till we get ours. This is war. This is traffic, never with my cash. It's just smoking mad trees. It's the same as last week, so draft me. Give me an M16 and 10 16s. I'll leave them stuck in your spleen, and with nothing in D's and camouflage. A man apart, I spit licks on tracks with my whole entourage. We pulling your card, even if you playing solitaire, man. My reputation will rip holes in your decorations. That's medieval with a big punctuation. Shit, we mad deep and there's no ventilation. And I'm a wannabe, you're another man hating. I'm pissed all in your cup, so what are you gonna drink? And you better believe it, my flows, I keep them longer than my nose and bigger than my penis. And I'm high as River Phoenix at night, and then I'm leaving through the enemy. Then you don't wanna know me when I'm heated. This is war. Come on, you better take up your treasure. This is war. Let's get it on, we just living for that. This is war. Through you ain't getting too far, and we're not leaving till we get ours. This is war. Come on, you better take up your treasure. This is war. Let's get it on, we just living for that. This is war. Through you ain't getting too far, and we're not leaving till we get ours. This is war. difficult those days. People dying all around and few would reach all age. But the sinners and the scoundrels knew that they would find a way. Stealing corpses where they lay, they shipped across the sea. The body snatchers stole the wares that they acquired for free. The graves they dug, the song they sung at that cemetery. In times of old they sent him calling barrels of whiskey. The dug that hole to steal your soul, you will never see again. Beware the resurrection men. resurrection men. Even though
friend of mine. You'll walk away because you'll know that I'm a soulless man, and I left my place within your life, even though I know you are no longer my own. This is selfhood found alone, this lack of love you've shown, even though I know you are no longer my own. This is selfhood found alone, this lack of love you've shown.
Harley rider, you must ride like the wind and the breeze. Head towards a desert sunless sea, California, then go to my PC. Detroit, cover your tracks, stealth is paramount, don't come back striptease. Angry Bird striptease. Dow Mac&Mo, pick up Agent Cooper from the store. Honey popped off the scoop about the waters on the river's banks jungle every day. More and more foreign industrious flights. A Hollywood Madden turned environmental whore. Detroit, you must cover your tracks. South is paradise. Don't come back striptease. Angry Bird striptease. Harley rider, you must ride like the wind and the breeze. Down Mac&Mo, pick up Agent Cooper from the store.
shaking and you're distressed. Sit down, your head is clearly a mess. Self-conscious, shaking and you're distressed. Sit down, your head is clearly a mess. Now you call me, tell me that you're falling down. No one will help you, you burn to every bridge in town. Gotta ask you, what the fuck is going on? What is it that we're really running from? She had no idea, and then she had no why. Months of fucking stuff for her, tears of blood she cried. Then took a drumstick to the eye. She had no idea. She had no idea. She had no idea. She had no idea. Didn't have a chance or just didn't see it coming. Then once it hit her, she saw nothing. That must have ruined her day. She had no idea. She had no idea. She had no idea. She had no idea. No one there knew her by name. If she's okay or if she was maimed. I guess to her it's all the same. She had no idea. She had no idea. She had no idea. She had no idea.
Her daughter, burning cigarette holes in her arm, shredding her clothes to bits, taking pills, and locking herself in a room listening to that violence-oriented punk rock music that does nothing but reinforce all those bad feelings.
I saw you playing my games. I don't know what I'm doing.
Let's do it tonight. Yeah, sunset time has come today. We'll walk off the jump just to let them know. So we'll grab our boards and ride away, marching for the same cause to the port. Past like Jacobs, that's the best to tell. They told for us to support. Sure, our situation won't change today, but use the right to organize, so call it a day. Hey, oh, shit, you're on the phone. 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 Let's do it tonight. Gonna stand together as a union tonight. We're gonna stand together on the picket line. We're gonna stand together as a union tonight. We're gonna stand together on the picket line. Hey, oh shit, you're on the phone. 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 Let's do it tonight.
And now, it's time for requests.
To make your request on the punk rock demonstration, call the punk rock demonstration hotline at 209-980-PUNK. For all you people with non-punk rock phones, that number is 209-980-7865.
Arrogance proliferates, poison in your heart. Words tainted with calumnies have torn us all apart. All the fallen memories
friendly sounds, so far from the underground. True rebel without a clue, I just can't stand to be a part of this scene you say is cool. For teenage angst to disguise a fashion statement overall. See yourself as someone else. 70s, 80s in reverse, where the disguise and play the part you used to play when you were safe in the knowledge when you thought that you would be the next big thing. Now all that's left is just a shell and another bottle in support slots. La 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 la. Join the rebel faction sneers, unconditioned to the dirge with your generic lazy surge. Blind acceptance, public votes, reproduced as the same few notes.
eating. Wonder with lunch. Even when it comes to guy from our webinars, let's like the show. Please, before ranch. My final well, orbit can't. Another.
You won't find this on your FM dial.
The saddest day that will ever be seen. The depth of hope in the fading of a dream. And flow slowly, summer wings Rise to the streets tonight. The wrong side cause you took that right. Now they're all screaming anarchy cause you're too fucking blind to say. You have the streets and you can protest the truth. The streets are loud but the public can't hear you. The even news will make you look like enemies, and they will stop until they got you out on your knees. US government is tearing it all down. The public sending fire shoot your cripple all around. We will resist. Protect our system of resistance. We will protect. Protect our system of resistance. You're doing what you want is you and you and me. Make a difference at the polls. For democracy. We will resist. Protect our system. Revolution scream for you. You fucking pissed cause you got the screw. No more crooked police. No more oligarchy. The US government is tearing it all down. Puppets sending fire to your cripple all around. We will resist. Protect our system of resistance. We will protect. Protect our system of resistance. You're doing what you want is screwing you and me. Make a difference at the polls. Democracy. We will resist. Protect our system now. The US government is tearing it all down. Puppets sending fire to come all around. The crime has suffered us to die. The system of resistance. And with the time now take off. The system of resistance. The time has suffered us to fight. For democracy. One represent. Action they'll take us down. Protect our system.
Listen to Punk Rock Demonstration with Jack, and I am Jake from the Casualties.
everything you do. I'm sick of the racket, I'm sick of you. Sick of all the trouble you make, everything you do. Hold on to your head, hold on to your hat. You're screaming down the alley, never coming back. Don't believe in anything, anything no more. Don't believe in anything, 'cause once I believe in this. I'm sick of the racket, I'm sick of you. Sick of all the trouble you make, everything you do. I'm sick of the racket, I'm sick of you. Sick of all the trouble you make, everything you do. Just one thing, what's in my mind, something to believe in. Just someone that believes in something. I'm sick of the racket, I'm sick of you. Sick of all the trouble you make, everything you do. I'm sick of the racket, I'm sick of you. Sick of all the trouble you make, everything you do. In our process, it's got dropped too low as we want to carry on messages of we want to die. Things I say 100 times. In this time we don't have much above the values we create. Yes, why not take my life to move? Slipping to for the gates. This time we don't have much above the values we create. Yes, why not take my life to move? Slipping to for the gates. About some time ago, to run on this popular flow. Decided for myself, double standards, fox web life. You see it for yourself. These scandals and shadows of media angles. Throw dress up animals. In the process, it's got dropped. It was once carried on messages out for one time. Things I say 100 times. In this side we don't have much. The values we create, what I take my right to vote. Simple for the game. The pump like eyes and miss out. Gripping for your own, watching out frame my mind. 'Cause there's some men that don't class you. 'Cause the man you are not shine, you're not one that they involve. Politician pull the world over your right, but since democracy began, it's never been hard to find. It's never been hard to find. Just a miss out, gripping for your own, watching out frame my mind. 'Cause there's some men that don't class you. 'Cause the man you are not shining like what they involve. Politician pull the world over your rights, but since democracy began, it's never been hard to find. I was sent to say so no. Solutions will see no upon. Now we're gone. Just one temporary resolution to big our problems. Upon love, the times of this out, gripped by your own, watching out frame my mind. So some men I don't let you. To the man you are not shining like what they involve. Politician pull the world over your rights, but since democracy began, it's never been hard to find. It's never been hard to find. Upon the times of this out, gripped by your own, watching out frame my mind. 'Cause there's a man I don't bless you. To the man you are not shining like what they involve. Politician pull the world over your rights, but since democracy began, it's never been hard to find. And we said to say so no. So no, say no more. No
Listen to Jack and punk rock demonstration from Monster Squad.
Jack you up.
Crosswalk down, you walk the street. You look like scum from your head to your feet. You believe what power, you say what pride. You make you wish you stayed inside. Say we're scared, we know it's not true. Just don't forget whatever after you. First if I saw you move to your head. Next thing you know you're gonna end up dead. Cause we don't fuck around. We don't fuck around. We don't fuck around. We don't fuck around. Wait, never around. Trust you try to talk shit. Say it to her face and you're gonna get it. head.